Hello everybody, welcome back to another mini review. Today we're going to be taking a brief look at That Which Gave Chase, an incredibly eerie horror game from the mind of Aslak, Karlsen, Hauglid, originally released in June of 2023. And I really hope I pronounced that at least marginally correctly, because to this developer I have a lot of praise to offer. Let me first state before anything else that That Which Gave Chase is not a perfect game. There's an undeniable lull in the middle section which proves a little tiresome. The ending portion of the game also feels somewhat dragged out, and it certainly could have done with maybe being 10 to 15 minutes shorter. However, in spite of those criticisms, I will now state the following. That Which Gave Chase, when the game is at its very best, also offers one of the most eerily tense sequences of any recent horror game. For the majority of its runtime, you spend your time controlling a dog sled, transporting a mysterious passenger through a desolate winter landscape. A landscape which seems to have no end at all, as you steadily make your way forwards while the passenger continues to reel off perplexingly disturbing dialogue line after dialogue line. And if there is one thing that this game does absolutely right, it's the atmosphere. Those of you familiar with my previous videos will know that I am an absolute sucker for atmosphere. And That Which Gave Chase features a gorgeously unnerving one. The sound design is pitch perfect, complementing its barren landscape wonderfully. The ambient music is relentlessly uncomfortable in the best way possible. But if there is one thing that really does take you by surprise, it's the game's unusual narrative structure. Throughout your gameplay, you'll suddenly find yourself out of place or out of time. It's as if you were to abruptly realize that you've lost several hours of your memory. You'll just blink and then be somewhere else. And that factor, along with the game's unsettling visual presentation and deeply effective sound design, makes for a short but sweet horror experience in which you never truly feel safe. If it isn't your traveling companion seemingly knowing something that you don't, you'll instead be hard-pushed not to notice how outright wrong your surroundings feel. You're constantly on edge, as if you were being chased by some unseen or unknowable entity. And with the added bonus of a passenger who frequently appears to be on the verge of some great discovery or potentially losing his mind, That Which Gave Chase ends up being a wonderfully compelling experience. Make no mistake, this game won't be for everybody, but if you're in the mood for a slow burner, I really recommend it. That's all I'm going to say, as I don't want to give anything more away. I will see you next time.